What is going on, my Click friends, my 21 Pilots friends? How we all living today? I want to take a second and say I appreciate y'all showing up on my buddy Casey's channel, my buddy Cheesy's channel. He did his first 21 Pilots reaction, and it was so heartwarming to see so many familiar names, and I appreciate y'all going and checking him out. I'm gonna have his first reaction in the description box of this video as well, if y'all want to go give him some love if you haven't seen him yet. He reacted to the Heathens Stranger Things, the live crossover in Romania. Great video, great video. So what do we got? My friend Rami sent me a video. We were talking about some lighting from 21 Pilots, and I know these tour vlogs, I know there's more coming out and everything, and I'm jumping all over the place, but it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun being a fan. So RE lighting specifically, kind of where this request came from. I appreciate this. I appreciate all the love. If y'all want to come hang out, we do 21 Pilots live streams on Patreon on Sundays at noon Mountain Standard Time. Links in the description box. You can send me your requests over there as well. And let me pull this up. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Let me make sure I can see my sound. And let's go. I always forget I gotta nod up and down to that one.
This quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little, and it will fail.
See what he's talking about is, I talk about this lots in other videos, but like discipline equals freedom, right? So the more disciplined you are, the more you can, I don't know, take in the moment, the more you can be free to experience what you want because the routine is there, right? That's what he's talking about. He's like, if you stick to the plan, it'll go well and we'll have a great time. If you fall off, the whole thing falls off. Love it. What a party this must have been.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let the bed bugs bite. On, yeah, I say yo. Hey, they got it.
That was a good one. That was a best one.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Wow, holy.
See you out there.
What a blast this must have been.
Anybody out there still with me now? If you are, let me hear you sing this part now. Kinda feels quiet up on the stage now. I could have some more sound feels, please, clear.
So he's got different scenes set up. So like each of these buttons, and you can set this up a whole bunch of different ways. He's got these pre-programmed, so each button will do a certain sequence, right? And so it's not like just, here's your blue button, here's your red button, here's your blue and red button, here's your blue and green button, like whatever. It's like this button makes all these moving heads do this movement, and they all start at this position and end at, like start at a, whatever the last position was, and at a pre-programmed position. And all the lights can be different, yada, yada, yada. And then I believe, it depends on the fader, but like if 25 is like a strobe and back onto Tyler, you could push this fader up and it would do it slowly. So the higher you push the thing, the faster it would go. But like as you have it on, it would slowly do the thing, right? So when you press the button, it just goes to your presets, probably like 90%, and then 100% might be strobe or something like that, or maybe 98% strobe and 100% is bright, whatever. But anyway, so you have a preset at how bright you want, the whole scene, everything, and then all you got to do is blink through these buttons and you get your light changes. And you can probably see a virtual version of the stage and everything with the lights and their functionality and everything here. Lights are weird, man. Lights are wild, wild, wild. I don't get it.
Sing it one more time, come on, everybody.
that's probably just like a blinder button, so just everything hits 100% when he taps the button, so it's just like a quick bap, bap, right?
Everybody.
That's what I'm assuming. So this is the lighting sequence. So they must have everything programmed through like Ableton or whatever they're using for their, like, look at these notes here. Start in chorus, something, add, stop, movement, white sweep, add movement. That's so cool. That's so cool. Still.
Gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls welcome the world's greatest evening, ladies and...
This looks like it's PA spectrum, so they've got the low sub here hit real hard. This could be like for a particular vocal, like they might just be doing Tyler's vocal or something. I kind of doubt it with that much low end. And then a little bit of this. This is probably just like 4K-ish. It just tires the human ear out for a long, like after exposure for a long period of time. But you can't take that much out because then you lose a lot of the top end, a lot of the clarity. It sounds like you put like a rug. It sounds like you put something over your speakers, and then all this top information, man. Like you don't hear this, and you don't want to start popping tweeters if you're hitting this really hard. And like this is just information. You don't even hear this anyways, especially at a rock concert. Like, so that could be like a left and right EQ, or that might be like a part of like the kick drum or something. I'm not too sure, but it kind of looks like what's going on there.
Gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls welcome the world's greatest fans to the Chicago Stadium. Tonight's Game 1 of the NBA Finals is between the Portland Trail Blazers and your Chicago Bulls.
I was born in '92. Great guitar. I think this is like a blend of like maybe console audio, maybe it's just like mixed in audio too, but you can hear like the camera audio where you can hear the whole room and everything. It's unbelievable how much it like just billows, and when you don't have all those meat sacks in there, when you don't have all those bodies in there to absorb all that sound, it's wild how much that carries. Great guitar stance. It's all about wide postures. Wow, 21 shows. Sounds like an SG. That's a PRS, but sounds like an SG.
Hey, I'm Tyler Shepard. Also go by Shap. If you've heard Tyler yell at me from the stage. I've been with the band for about 10 years, and I'm the lighting designer and director for the show.
Cool.
One of the most unique things about this tour, the TAKEOVER tour, is we do a different level, a different room every night in one city. So we'll do like a 500 cap room on the first night, then a 1,500 cap room the next night, 4,000 cap room the next night, and an arena the last night. And for most apartments, it doesn't change that much. You know, you still have your drums, you still have a mic, a piano, things like that. But for lighting, it changes every night. Everything changes.
So, and then this is something that I don't quite understand in lighting either, but like you have to have your lights in a sequence. So it has to be like, you know, light 1 is light 1, light 2 is light 2, because it's like a chain. Unless things have changed since I was around lighting, you basically come from your console into your first light, into your second light, into your third light, and it has to go through the correct sequence all the way through. Now you start removing sections of that, and you don't have that completed, like you don't have all your shortcuts on the keyboard anymore. How can you use your shortcuts, right? Like you press a command and it only does 2/3 of the command. So yeah, man, it's really interesting how they must have dialed that in.
It's all about how much you can fit in the room, you know. So we have basically 4 different show files, and we had to design 4 different ones in the same time. It normally takes to just do one. And we programmed all 4 of them 6 weeks straight, about 14 hours a day with limited breaks. And we had to do it all in 2 months because, you know, once the COVID restrictions removed, we found out we were going. So that's been it.
Dedication to teams, man.
Now, if I'm thinking correctly, if you can stand on the piano and not hit your head, when you do a backflip, do your feet go any higher than your head is when you're standing?
We've talked about this before, and
Yeah.
I don't think so. But it definitely, it's hard for me to not think that it does. I mean, okay, so this is a good example. Like my head barely touches here.
So tonight's pretty short. You know, what are you going to do if it's close? 'Cause
Talking
you might not
roll.
know until you're standing up there.
Right.
You would think that you'd get some height though.
Yeah, because I have to
jumping.
jump up.
Here's a question: if I were to hold like a little bell over your head, like here, stand right here. If I were to hold a little bell over here, could you jump, do a backflip, and kick that bell?
Yeah, probably.
You think?
Yeah.
So you think your feet do go higher than your head?
Well,
Maybe
here's
a
the
little.
thing. Maybe not, but I do know that I have to get a little bit airborne. I do have to get a little bit of height. Because I don't just go straight out, I don't think.
Right. So maybe like 3 inches.
Maybe I'll just get up there and like roll off. Like if I like got on your piano and like this is the side of it and I just like went like that.
Dude, that would be sick.
Although your piano's much taller than that.
It is.
so-
I
It is
feel
much
like
taller.
You'd have to handstand onto the ground.
Yeah, I would have to.
I mean, Josh is pretty tall, but
I could do something though. I really don't get a lot of vertical.
Your feet are like slightly higher than the other side. Slightly at the height of you.
I can't believe
Do you
that
think
this is
that
how
my
they're
feet-
researching this.
My feet don't go higher than my head.
Watch.
So I actually jump pretty.
But then watch your feet there.
Oh yeah.
See? The last frame, that one.
Wifey's in there like,
Yeah.
you ain't doing this shit.
Slightly more backward. Okay, go back to where your feet are. Like, look how high your feet are.
Yeah.
I think they're higher.
You think so?
They're way higher. Josh, please don't fall. Oh, we're not gonna get the snare drum? Come on. I just spoke got chills just from that, and just imagining Tyler launching off that, and it's the heart that makes a beat. Almost said it's hard to make a beat. That's an inside joke. Anyways.
Yeah, so my sister got into it. We were pretty young, like maybe like 12, and she was like 14 and stuff like that, and she like introduced it to me, and I was like, yo, this is sick. So like, and then the rest is history, and like it's always been something that me and my sister can share, and like also like I've always struggled with my mental health and stuff like that, so like it's just always so nice to just like put it on, be in my feelings, and be like, yeah, I'm sad, but like I'm not alone.
I don't know, it had like a lot of passion.
Yeah.
I thought that you would enjoy that, and obviously you did, and then we've been huge fans ever since, so it's really awesome to be able to go out here from New Jersey all the way to Boston, and yeah, it's been a really fun experience.
Nice bow tie, dude. That's sick.
Isn't that awesome?
Love that. Who made it?
Dan.
All right, come on.
Love bow ties. Oh, it's the scaled nicey
4
thing.
on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. On, down, Haseo!
4 on 4.
That was a good one, boys.
I don't want to put my fingers up there.
So,
How that dude just made Josh look small? That was a monster.
I don't want to put my fingers up there.
Holy.
will you let me know? We're gonna walk when the spotlight turns on. Yep. We're at the Agganis Arena in Boston, moments away from playing a rock show, an amazing rock show. And now that I said that, I'm gonna mess up, guaranteed. No, not.
No, never mess up.
Where do you want to go? What are you trying to do?
I was trying to watch from a place that no one would see me, but it's where you're entering.
Good night.
Nice. Have a great show. Go in there and have them all look at you so I can scamper in.
It's pretty visible. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Very visible. Lights up, very visible.
We need like a little slide here.
Well, I will,
Password.
Yeah, why don't you go out and try and beat the light?
The light, be on the corner, right?
You turn left?
Yep.
Okay.
You turn left, come right around the corner, and we'll get to the barricade. It's pretty tight. I'm gonna try to shine the light the best I can, but just know when you clip that corner, it's pretty tight.
From the stage?
Yes, and you're going right to that middle section. There's 2
Right.
steps.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, don't worry, I won't forget the sticks today.
Hard, man.
They haven't done spotlight yet. All right, stand by to come out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up.
So that's the lighting director. So he can't be right on time because you got to give him the pre-roll, right? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come up, right? So then the spotlight comes up as they walk out. And like if you had multiple spotlights, or if you didn't have pre-programmed cues, it would be like spot 3, come up, roll into spot 2, on spot 2, like stuff like that, right? You hear all this weird lingo. More of it I've heard in video, but you get it the same in lighting. So those are lighting director cues.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up.
Oh, that's the end. Oh, I want to hear more of it. I've kept y'all long enough, though. I appreciate this one. All my Click friends, it's been a blast. Come hang out on Patreon. Send me some PayPal links if you'd like, if that's your vibe more than Patreon. Links in the description box. I appreciate this request. My friends, you have a great day.